Today, let's discuss a character that holds a deeply profound secret, Jiāo. You might think, isn't this just the Jiāo from Proud? In fact, it's quite different. This analysis, provided by the Buddhist Path Association of Australia, will look at the subtle difference in a single character and reveal a shocking secret about human nature. How can one Chinese character expose a mode of self-destruction so hidden? It sounds dramatic, doesn't it? But it all begins with a tiny difference, a detail we might overlook when writing the character. Part 1. Unearthing the roots of God. Let's look at the character Jiāo, the one for common pride, which has the horse radical. It suggests a sense of power and of art, external self-satisfaction like a powerful horse. Now look at the character used in Buddhist text, Jiāo. Its radical is the heart radical. This is not a mistake. It is a crucial distinction that points directly to our inner world. The source of this heart-based arrogance is much more complex than the common I am great self-importance. The core of Jiāo is captured by the phrase, to act arrogant due to being spoiled. Unlike pride earned through one's own efforts, Jiāo is a conditional state. It requires a precondition. Someone must first spoil or indulge you. This creates a relationship of dependence between you and the other person, a tool for manipulation. Here's where it gets more interesting. Jiāo isn't just a feeling. It slowly evolved into a tool used to manipulate others. The process is as follows. Step 1. The other person indulges you. Step 2. You start using tactics like coquetry, parting SPG, feigning helplessness, or wagging your tail and begging. Step 3. Your goal is achieved. You have conquered them and gotten what you wanted. Whether it's a child throwing a tantrum or an adult playing the victim, the objective is the same, to conquer the other person to satisfy oneself. This can manifest aggressively or be disguised as extreme weakness, like a puppy begging for food. But the true underlying purpose is to control the entire situation. Part 2. The fuel for Jiāo. If manipulation and coquetry SPGO are the tools, what is the fuel that keeps them running? This takes us to a deeper psychological mechanism. The answer is one word: heedlessness. What is heedlessness? Simply put, it is self-indulgence, laziness, and a desire to escape. Escape what? Rules, discipline, and anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. This is the core driving force of the internal monologue of this mindset is, I don't like these rules. They make me uncomfortable. You want to escape. In this state of mind, discipline is not a ladder for growth. It is an uncomfortable obstacle. Of course, one will try every possible way to escape it. Part 7. The ultimate price. Self-harm. Using this method of manipulating others and seeking comfort may be effective in the short term. But what is the true, long-term price? Who ultimately pays the bill? When we constantly use this mindset for short-term convenience and satisfaction, what long-term price are we paying? The answer is truly shocking and reveals the most terrifying aspect of the price is for characters, self-mutilation, and self-harm. Don't be alarmed. This doesn't refer to physical injury, but to a deeper, less visible form of spiritual and psychological self-depletion. The logic of self-destruction. Here's how this logic works, and it's incredibly important. To make yourself feel superior, you start to look down on others, right? When you look down on others, what is your mind doing? You are diligently collecting their shortcomings and flaws. When you have collected all the shortcomings and negative aspects of everyone onto yourself, you effectively become a dumping ground of flaws. The result is that you actually become the most damaged and worst person. This concept might sound abstract, but in the original texts, one master gave a powerful, first-hand example. He recounted that when he used to chant, his voice was exceptional, so good he could dominate the entire atmosphere of the main hall, overpowering everyone else's sound. Because of this, he started to look down on how others chanted. He meticulously collected every person's flaw and imperfection in his mind. Gradually, his own beautiful singing voice vanished. He realized that by constantly collecting the flaws of others, he had unknowingly destroyed his own talent. He had turned himself into a barren field, left with nothing. This is the most authentic self-mutilation and self-harm. Part 4. The wisdom of awakening. Since this mindset is so destructive, what can we do? Is there another path? Let's look at the thinking of the wise. The mindset directly opposite to Jiāo is that of the awakened one or person of wisdom. The other trait of Jiāo is relying on one's own strength to belittle others. But the wise focus on, mindful only of the superb virtues of sentient beings. In other words, they focus only on the excellent, superb merits and strengths of others. A true master does not make you feel insignificant and inferior. Quite the opposite. They pull you up and help you become better. They clearly understand that true elevation is not achieved by stepping on others, but by finding the merits in others and helping everyone rise together. As the saying goes, a bodhisattva will not look at your flaws. Their eyes will forever see your pure and beautiful essence and merits. Even if you are a tiny ant, they see your most sublime quality. This highlights the fundamental difference between the two paths. One path leads to self-destruction. The other path is one of collective growth. So, having discussed the character Jiāo today, the next time the thought to judge or look down on others arises in your mind, perhaps you can pause and ask yourself, what am I collecting right now? Because the price of what you collect may far exceed your imagination.